Hello, Long Beach. It's Jerlene, and I'm live. Okay, it is. Oh my gosh, what day is today? Oh, it's only an hour and 3 minutes left in today's day. It is Thursday, August 13th. So if you've been following my Facebook page, it's been a little while. So I want to do this commentary so that I can rest well tonight. And I made a little sign. I don't know if you can see it this way. Okay, this is me writing the right way. And then I wrote it in reverse because it looks, oh, I still didn't do it right. But it's a little paddle I got at this conference that I went to over last weekend. I'm really loving it. I was going to make it part of my normal little shindig here. So anyways, Jerlene Live. Today is all politics are local and talk of the town. All right, let's see. Um, why am I going live tonight? I'm going live tonight for something a little different, something I actually try not to do. I honestly, I try to, when I do my live commentary, my attempt is to make sure I'm informing, educating people on different things that are going on in my community. But clearly someone has another idea about who I am and why I do what I do and wanted to like, play with me. So I'm here to like kind of set the record straight. So again, it's Jerlene talking talk the town live from Long Beach, here to inform, engage, inspire. It is 10:58 p.m. on Thursday, August 13th. So last Saturday, I think it was last Saturday, I posted something on my social media account, on my Facebook account, mostly active on Facebook. This right here is being live streamed to two Facebook pages and a YouTube page. But most of my commentary that I do is on Facebook. You know, like my kids joke, you know, Facebook is for old people. Yeah, I'm one of them old people. So I posted something on Facebook a few days ago, and I'm going to share this post with you all. Oh, hold on. Actually, I got people. Hold on. Before I do this, people, I got to inform some folks about what that I am live right now. While I'm doing that, women, ladies, women of my age, did y'all know? Did y'all know that perimenopause affects our dental health? Like for real, did you know that? I did not know that. I learned something new, and I wanted to share that with you all. So I'm sending, hold on, I'm sending, had to send this to some folks, and doing that right now. Probably disturbing people as they sleep. All right. All right, here we go. So I made a comment on my Facebook page a few days ago. And I'm gonna show you the comment, then I'm gonna tell you the reason why I made the comment. Now, one thing that I don't do and I don't feel a need to do is explain myself to people. Yeah, there's been a lot of drama that has come up from this one comment that I put on my page, and literally, in the drama that came about, I was actually trying to ignore it, like really be trying to ignore it because I was like focused on my gums, like no lie, like my teeth. I went to the dentist this week, and my teeth was like the main event for my week, not social media. But I'm going to share this with y'all because I want to talk about this. And like I said, I normally don't do this. I don't feel the need to explain myself, but I'm going to explain some things for you. I'm going to over explain some things. So I hope y'all are ready. So if you're watching this, whether you're watching watching it right now, or you watch it tomorrow or 2 days from now, let me know that you stopped by. So first of all, I'm going to pull up my Facebook page. Y'all see my Facebook page? All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, so bear with me. I'm on my Facebook page. Ooh, there's me. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking. So y'all can get your notes out, whatever you need to do. Yeah, I'm scrolling. So Saturday, I don't know if you see this post that's here. Let's see if I can make this larger for y'all. Oh, wrong way. Oh, yeah. So I posted this, and I posted on Saturday. It says, hey, to the folks who attended the budget meeting at Silverado Park yesterday, or actually, so I posted this on Sunday. This was about Saturday. Was the District 7 elect council member there? Now, I posted that genuinely wanting to connect with people who had attended the meeting and who may have encountered the District 7 elect council member. Now, elect means they're not currently in office. They've not been sworn into office yet, but they are definitely, they have been elected into a leadership position. And so a couple days ago, and so a few minutes after I posted that, someone, reached out to me and they were like, no, we did not see her. Now, I don't went on about my business. I ain't thinking too much of it. And something that I do on a regular basis, I actually go through my social media page and I delete posts if they're no longer relevant, if they don't have any value to me at all. I will remove them. Hold on. Okay. I will. And if someone's out there watching, they can hear me, make sure you give me a thumbs up because I'm not sure which audio device I was on just now. I will delete them. So I see this and I am informed right away, no, she was not there. And so instead of deleting, I put, I've been told no. Now, somehow, and I was told no. When I posted this, I really genuinely wanted to connect with individuals who may have been there and encountered her. And the reason why is because I wanted to hear from people who were there what was her response to the presentation that the city was getting, their perspective of their observation of the response. I did not want to know what she thought. I wanted to know what people observed. Did she engage with people? How was she interacting and communicating with city staff? That's what I wanted to know. Now, people are like, well, why, Jerlene, would you want to know that? Why? Because right now, leadership is so important in our city. And knowing that we have people who are advocating for our community is very important. And how they advocate is very important. So I responded, I shared my own post and said, I've been told no. Now, and I was literally told no within 5 minutes of posting that. And again, I could have taken it down right then, but I didn't. Now, when I did that, I was intentional in that as well. And the reason, and I need people to listen very closely to this. Uh-oh, it said I lost internet. I lost internet. What's going on? What's going on? Hold on. Okay, it said I lost internet for a second. So, okay, hold on. Drive my own car. I was very intentional in that. And listen carefully. I was wondering if I would get a response from the council person themselves. Now, and I was wondering how would they respond? And people are like, well, why would you do that? Again, how our leadership shows up is so very important. And unfortunately, I have had an interaction with our council member elect during the campaign where I posted something on social media and they attempted to chastise me for commenting on something. Matter of fact, it was a flyer. It was a flyer that had incorrect content on it. And I addressed the incorrect content and actually reached out to the person and said, hey, this content is incorrect. And forgot that I had made a comment on it. But anyway, they berated me, tried to shake me down, and it wasn't a good look. So when I left this particular post up, my thought was, I wonder what kind of response will I get a response? And honestly, I was hoping for no response because I was actually going to just delete the whole thing. I was going to delete it. It was serving it after a few days. It was really serving no purpose. Now, unfortunately, that's not what happened. Instead, I get a barrage of comments. And it starts with someone basically telling me that, the person's not in their position yet and they shouldn't be expecting them to do anything. Well, I'm just asking about people showing up. And the councilwoman elect herself responded. Now, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go through this very slowly. And the reason why, so what happened after there was a response, before I even read her comment, I'm going to read my comment to Vivian. I did not read whatever you wrote above, which I didn't. I made a conscious choice not to do that because when I saw the length of it, and I actually saw one line that said something about living rent free in your head, I was like, I'm not reading this. I'm concerned about my gums. Two, I asked a question for a specific reason that I just explained to you all a few minutes ago about why I was asking the question. My post had no, it was not for her. Um, and I would say, well, hey, thanks for to the attention to my post. I got answers to questions I didn't even ask. I did because she's one of this long thing that I didn't. Wasn't even about my post. And as I expressed to you months ago, I use my social media page to engage and inform people. So please don't attempt to police my posts. So for now, I will let this sit here. You are more than welcome to delete. So that right there was actually an offering up. You can delete your comment. It'll all go away. And I put, as an incoming council member, please don't take things so personal. You wear yourself out. Now, I was sincere in the not taking things personal because let's go back. Let's go back to the post. Hey, to the folks who attended the budget meeting in Silverado Park yesterday, was a District 7 elect council member there. It does not say anything about the council member. It does not question why they were not there. It doesn't say where they were, what else they did that day. It doesn't question any of their value to the community because the message was not about them. It was about getting information and observations of other people in the community, but it was not about them. Now, people are wondering, why, Jerlene, is this so important? Why are you spending time on this? This is why. Let me take this off for a second. Hold on. Let me go back here. I need y'all to see this. This is why. This is size 10 font. This is a 738 word comment, the comment that was posted there. And then today, I don't know if it was posted today or yesterday, a 1,279 word comment for a 20 word post that had nothing to do with the person. Now, again, people are like, well, Jerlene, why are you doing this? Because we need to clear the air. Okay. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because I got so many phone calls from community members, and the phone calls that I got from community members is, Jerlene, are you going to let yourself be punked like that? I was like, I don't care. But they were like, this is not okay that our incoming council member is trying to shake you down over a post that was not for them. And is this the type of demeanor this person is going to be carrying it into their new enrolling position as the leadership of our council? And so after talking to some folks and a few of the elders, I said, okay, I'm going to address this, and I'm going to address it with the same energy in which it was given. So I got my lipstick on, y'all. I even made iced coffee. I don't even drink iced coffee, but I had some leftover coffee from this morning, so I made me an iced coffee. Okay. So let me go back to the post, and we're going to go over the comments. Now, the other comments that are on here, that's great. We're not even responding to that because that's what it is. So, good afternoon, Jerlene. I have to admit, let me read it from here. I am flattered by the amount of attention you continue to give me. I don't know what attention this lady is talking about, but today I'm giving her attention. You got all my attention, baby. Then she goes on to say, blast on social media. Well, let me tell you, that little 20 word post was not a blast. But you know what? I think this might qualify as one. You have called me, and this is something that I want to address, because this is what has caused a lot of angst, and people have been calling me about, because when they read this, they just made an assumption that me and the councilwoman elect are friends. We're not friends. You have called me, I answered. You have texted me, I responded. You asked to meet with me, I met with you. I have never made myself inaccessible to you. Okay, so let's get this straight. I have called, I believe, once. That was during the election season over a flyer that had incorrect content. I have met with her once. That was during the campaign season, so I could see what kind of person was about to be elected into office in my district and to make the decision if I needed to run myself. After I met with her, it was actually a really good meeting. I was really surprised. A few other people met with her. We all confab together. We were like, okay, this is going to be all right. We're going to be all right. So, on that, now, if you notice during the campaign season, you didn't see me put anything up about her. Nothing negative, didn't comment. I commented on a post about a flyer, but I didn't comment on her. You know why? Because I said, I'm just going to let it be what it's going to be. Let's go back to the post. Now I'm going to try to run through this quickly. So again, people like are assuming that I have like this regular relationship with her in communication. I don't. Have her number? Yeah, she's got mine. Then she goes on. I'm pointing out some of that. I am not a little kid who has to be on Facebook 9 times a day for validation. Is she implying that I am? Then she goes on about how I should have called her. Apparently, I misplaced her number. Now, here again, she's addressing a 20-word post that was not for her. And she feels like I need to call her. I didn't have any questions for her. My concern was not with her. Now, did she step into a pile of poop? And did she kind of, maybe she was set up a little bit because she saw that and she got triggered and she revealed who she is. So then it goes on. She starts talking about how she wasn't at the meeting. She was the football game. She doesn't owe me or anybody else that explanation. She wasn't there. She wasn't there. Right. So what your source apparently didn't tell you is that I've already had several meetings directly with city staff. I don't know what source she's talking about. I have no idea. What source is she talking about? All I know is community members said she was not there, Jerlene. Now, I do know that she attended the Women's Democratic Club meeting that I think began at 11 o'clock on that same day. So she was somewhere. Okay. What concerns me is the pattern. What pattern are you talking about, lady? The pattern. This isn't the first time someone has sent me a screenshot or something you posted about me. Let's see. I posted when the kickoff campaign for her election was held in a completely different city. I did post that. And then I think and then a mailer came in the mail before election season opened that came through when she wasn't even on the ballot. I did comment about that. But what pattern is she talking about? It's no different than anything else I post on social media. At one point, I generally believe your questions came from a desire to improve our community. Now, what is it? Now I'm wondering whether you actually interested or simply interested in the attention that comes with publicly asking the questions. First of all, what you believe about me, what anybody believe about me is irrelevant. What matters is what I believe about myself. And I really don't care what anybody believes about me when I have no respect for them. And at this point, the respect on this spectrum is declining. Okay. And then about attention from asking the questions. The attention is to the question, not to me. So yes, I do ask questions because I want my community to think. I want people to think. I want people to analyze. I want people to be critical thinkers. That's something they talk about at schools that we want people to be critical thinkers. Yes. So if I post something, I hope somebody's paying attention to it. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. This one is a kicker, y'all. Wait, y'all need to see this one. So hold on. This one right here. And this one right here. Let me tell you. Let's see if I can find this. Let's see if I can highlight this. Wait. Where is it? Hold on. This one right here. Y'all ready? Y'all see that? I have been told that after December 15th, I will be living rent-free in your head. Apparently, some folks underestimated the move-in date. I haven't even been sworn in yet, and here we are. Let me tell y'all, people, The amount of messages that I have received specifically on my post from the council member elect, the real question is who is living rent free in whose head? Who is living rent free in whose head? Let me read that again. I've been told that after December 15th, I'll be living rent free in your head. Apparently, some folks underestimated the move in date. I haven't even been sworn in, and here we are. It was a 20-word post that was not directed at the person in which who was commenting. And the condescending tone. I have been told, well, first of all, who the hell you talking to me about? Talking about to me. Talking to about me for someone to tell you. And please tell me more. Who are these people who told you that? Because they've misled you. Because you want to know what's in my head right now? Is the fact that I'm going through perimenopause right now, and that's affecting my gums. So I continue. Oh, let's see. So then something about I couldn't get an answer. So if we go back to the original post, if you look at the original post, I had reshared it or whatever. The question wasn't posed at her. Now, what she could have done. Oh, I'm gonna get to this point. So I'm not going to spend the next 4 years participating in manufactured Facebook drama. Can someone please tell me who's manufacturing the drama here? It was a 20-word post. Add the 4 words to the share. All right. Let's see. One thing. Oh, is there something about the council part-time job? Oh, so let's go back to this rent-free in someone's head. Our council people, our elected leadership in this city, they actually get a paycheck. That paycheck comes from funding that comes from taxpayers. So, baby, if I'm thinking about you, if I have a concern, question, I got a right to. You know why? Because my tax dollars are paying for you and everybody else's salary. So, honey, you ain't living rent free. You living in my property taxes. Let's make sure we get that right. I just had to get that in there. So let's continue, boys and girls. So do y'all see where I'm going right now? Do y'all see? Now, first of all, this is absolutely nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Okay? But I'm going to continue with the nonsense. So my response, which I read at the beginning, was that, or did I get distracted? Did I read it? I think I may have got distracted. And so my comment to her before I read it. Oh yeah, I did not read what I wrote, blah, 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 blah. I was being sincere in that. And part of that is because I've reached a point in my life that I'm not going to take anything in that is not necessary. And also I knew that if I read it, I was going to need to respond to it. So honestly, I was trying to just avoid it. I was really hoping she would delete her post, her comment. She didn't. So it continues. And then she starts messaging people privately who have reacted to my page or comment to my page and start sending them messages. What in the what? So let's continue. So because I began getting so many comments about and calls about the post, I wrote this post. Nope, I ain't gonna read that bull crap comment on my post. I have no intention to, nor comment beyond how I did. That can change though. It changed. Yet you are more than welcome to. Hopefully the person will save face for themselves and delete it. She didn't. Again, another opportunity. Sometimes the best way to deal with goofiness is ignore it. That's what I was choosing to do. I'm not even sharing. Hold on, y'all. I'm talking and I'm not sharing. I need to start. Hold on. So this is the post I wrote. So it's a trip that we elect folks that think we need to be treated, that they need to be treated like kings and queens, or that they are someone's overseer or parent. Now, this is something that is rampant in Long Beach. It's rampant all over the place. I mean, people want to talk about rump that's in office right now. We have the same type of rump behavior, number 47 behavior in our own community. We have the same thing. And what's interesting is that people forget that we elect them. They are accountable to us. It is not the other way. And what's interesting with me, and I've been doing this commentary since 2019, is there are people who want to hold me to a higher standard than they want to hold the people who are elected into position. I do not have an elected position. I do not have a title or anything. I am Jerlene. And it's really interesting. So let me continue reading this post. So I wrote, and so like someone's overseer or parent. Now, so to speak to that, my parents passed away. So I don't have parents. I don't have anyone telling me what to do. Now, I do go to elders. I do have elders that are giving me guidance. I do have elders that'll say, go for it, don't do this. That I do. Now, I suffer from drapetomania. So what is drapetomania? Drapetomania is something that slaves during this period of slavery, when they try to break free and run for freedom, they were given this scientific name that they had some kind of illness or sickness. So I very willingly claim I have drapetomania. I do not work well or thrive in environments when people are trying to strip me of my freedom, meaning my freedom of speech, my freedom to exist, whatever it may be. I don't do well. I suffer from drapetomania. Did I say that right? So the third thing, my name is Jerlene Tatum, the daughter of Bill and Hortensia, the granddaughter of Ezekiel and Jerlene. I know who I am. So if you've been following me for a while, there is a post somewhere in my feed and it says, I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I know who I am. And that's what that is. I know who I am. So anything that I do, I am comfortable and confident in what I do. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I was given a name at birth. I was named after my biological, my um maternal and paternal grandmothers. I was raised by my grandfather in Clinton, Arkansas, and he reminded me on a regular basis of who I was and that I was his granddaughter. And I didn't understand that until I was an adult, that my grandfather was that I am somebody. So I don't need to be in front of a computer. I don't need to be out in front of people or title or position or anything to validate who I am. Now, oh, I got a typo here. I got number 3 twice. It just say number 4. The last time I checked, I'm a free Black woman in America. Now, again, if you follow my commentary for years, I've often said I'm a free Black woman into America until the 3-letter people show up at my door. I'm not going to say it now because I want them to actually come get me, to show up at my door and take me away. I'm going to behave like a free Black woman in America. So I'm a free Black woman in America. That's it. Again, that's who I am. So then the photo I put, which is really funny. People actually think that's an AI photo. That is not an AI photo, y'all. I don't use AI photos at all. This is a real legit photo. And I thought it was really comical that people thought it was AI. Not the first time. So then when does this get put? 11 hours ago. 11 hours ago. A 1,279 word comment gets made on my page. Now, this comment actually gets posted in multiple places on my feed. And at this point, it was like, this is ridiculous. Okay. So people again, why are you doing this, Jerlene? This is so immature. We're going to talk about immature right now. And so here's the thing. If you going to come for me, be ready. Now, there were folks that were like, Jerlene, by you're not responding, it makes it look like you're afraid. Afraid of what? I'm not. And so a lot of this has to do with the comments that I've received from people throughout the day, the last couple of days, and their concerns about who is now elected in position. Now, again, the thing is, well, why didn't you call her? My post wasn't about her. And if she had concerns, she should have called me. So I'm gonna break this down. This is already 30 minutes. This is freaking ridiculous. Hurry up. But this is how much time has been already wasted on this. All right. This is how much time and hold on. So let me run through this right now. So it goes on something about responding to me publicly. Let's see her respond to this and whatever. The reason I haven't responded some of your posts is because you blocked me. Apparently, since you blocked me, let me explain about blocking. I very rarely block people. But in 2023, 2024, when I ran for school board, I blocked anybody who endorsed my opponent. She was one of them. Now, was it personal? No, it was protection, it was strategy. Everybody got blocked. Now, she got unblocked when she ran for office because I genuinely wanted to keep up with what she was doing in her campaign. And again, social media is a fake place. It really is. And people now, and then plus, I pay the $14.99 a month to Meta because I want to make sure that my stuff is protected and my identity is protected. So I'll block whoever the hell I want to. It's mine. It's like my house. And here's the thing. If you gonna come into my house, respect my house. You come to my page, respect my page. This right here is utter disrespect. So right now I'm addressing the disrespect in my house. But okay, so the blocking. So then she was like, what I find fascinating is that you repeatedly announced that you did not read my response while simultaneously describing that a response is violent, accusatory, nonsense, nasty, berating a constituent. Now, okay, a lot of people calling me, reading me parts of it, sending me screenshots, which the way I labeled it, that's the way it was perceived. Now we're going to break that down in a minute, boys and girls. And then, oh my goodness. And then when I said that she used chat GPT, oh my goodness, I got just a chastising, you guys. And let's see. And that I'm questioning her writing skills. No, I didn't question your writing skills. I just made the say that did you use AI, which I'm sure she still did. And I mean, she even admits it herself that if she uses it to organize her thoughts, is completely irrelevant. Okay, if you use it, you use it. I just happen to not use it. So, oh well, if you use it, get over it. So what? What's it? But look, y'all, here, let me show y'all. So it goes on and this, and I'm not even gonna read any of that. And then just talk about how like amazing, like writerish and oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. It had nothing to do with me. So, but here it is. I'm afraid you picked the wrong credential to have questioned. I ain't questioned nothing. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So let's flip the page over. So it goes on. Now, mind you, this right here, but see, this is where it's funny because these comments are being made about who I am and my character. But let me read this. Unless, of course, you blog me again. I've already explained that, right? There are two bets right now. So who's she betting with? The anti-Jerlene Club? Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all over there making bets? How long before you block me again? And how long before you delete this post or my comments? Now, see, it would have been deleted. I even gave her an opportunity to delete her own comments. Now, I'm making this video, and this video is streaming to Facebook places, which in 30 days, they will drop off of Facebook. But they're also streaming to YouTube. So guess what? It's going to be there until I remove it. It's perpetual. It will be in the perpetual record of nonsense. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a category on my page, and it's going to be called The Nonsense. So it goes on. I keep screenshots too. I do too, honey. Which point? Here we go. Now let's go back to the comments that, and so the thing where she says accusation, nasty, berating a constituent. What do you call someone saying they got bets on you? Where would that fit? Nonsense? Yeah, that would fit nonsense. What is the comment that was made about me, she living rent free in my head? That would be definitely labeled as nasty. Berating a constituent. Here we go. I will not be anyone's social media punching bag. So a term that I use is accusatory. She's accusing me of using her as a social media punching bag. Let me tell you, honey, if I want to punch something, I go to karate class and I punch Bob. I have watched you publicly challenge, criticize, and go after plenty of people over the years. I have watched you publicly. I don't go after people. I drop information and facts. Just like all this stuff is public, any elected official, leader, appointed, anointed, what is it? Yeah, anointed, appointed, leader, elected, selected. If I bring something up, it's about accountability. So here it is again. So, accusatory. So not only am I being accused of being violent, social media punching bag, I'm accused of going after people. That's also violence. And it questions if she believes in accountability. Now, here we go. I will not be bullied into silence. I will not be intimidated out of a conversation. I will not be allowed repeated public commentary about me to go unanswered simply. Who's bullying her? And it's really interesting. There's a bet out on me, and there's conversations about me having people live in my head. Who's being the bully? Who has been criticized for posting something on a social media, on a public platform about a public public official? Who's being bullied into silence? Who's trying to be intimidated out of a conversation? 1,279 words. I will not allow repeat public commentary to go. Do I need to go back to the original thing, the 20 words, y'all? My comment was not about her. So let me hurry up and speed through this. I will not accept as disrespect or harassment. Now I'm being accused of harassing, masquerading as accountability. There is a difference. I'm being accused of harassment. I'm not the one who has gone on every single person's post of the day, dropped a comment, and start emailing or start messaging people who have commented or reacted. But because see, this is right here is a problem. And this is where our local leadership begin to sound like Trump. I now want to ask them if they are undercover Republicans, because they're beginning to sound like Trump in this whole thing of accusing people. You're bullying me. You're harassing me. I can't believe what these people are doing. Stop that. That is not okay. Ooh, y'all, I was trying not to crash out. Hold on. Let me get back to where I was. If you make me subject of personal attack, again, who's attacking who? Do I need to go back? You know what? Let me go back. Because see, let's go back here. Where is it? How can someone explain this to me? Can someone make a comment? Can someone, because clearly I'm missing something. How is this? Hey, to the folks who attend the budget meeting at Silverado Park yesterday, was the District 7 elected council member there? Can someone explain to me how that is questioning them, how that is attacking them, how that is harassing them? What is it? How that is bullying them? Can someone explain that to me? Because clearly the definitions are being changed for somebody. So, where was I? Let me hurry up and get through this. I'm almost done. I am. But my commentary is going to be as long as the comments that were made. I done lost where I was. Okay, so personal attacks. Oh, this one's good. We could have a wonderful and collaborative friendship, but this dynamic began before I even taken place. We could still have that friendship. Okay. The only relationship I want to have is that of constituent and an elected official. That's it. I have friends. I have really good friends. I have friends that I love. And I believe in building friends authentically. So this, again, when we talk about professionalism or the things happening, it's like, come on now. And again, this is all nonsense. And I'm only doing this because, and I'll get to that part in a second. So the question that is asked, do we really want this kind of is this the really kind of community discourse we want? That's a question that our council member elect needs to ask herself. If every time someone says something or she takes something personal that is not even for her, is this what we going to get? Is this the kind of community discourse we want? Is this where we want our energy to go? So let me answer that. Commentary, comments directed at me, an individual, someone in the community who is of service, who does a lot of things that most people don't know, if you're the recipient of, okay? Or if you work with me. So my question is, a lot of time has been spent talking about me instead of having a dialogue about the issues of the city. I'm going to come back to that. Am I finished with this? Oh, one more. Uh-oh. One more page. Okay, what did I do? I hit something. Okay, is this where we want the energy to go? Oh, and since there is this one here, this one's really getting me. Since you went there, one final thing. I am an immigrant from Honduras, blah, 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 blah. Since I went where? Again, my post was not about her. So she tells her family history. I'm talking about I am the daughter of Bill and Hortensia. I'm talking about who I am. So we're in a competition now of who comes from what lineage. I'm not even talking about my lineage. I'm talking about my grounding, who I am. There is nothing in here that could. Do I ask? Does it matter? How did that conversation even get? Since you went there. So let's go back, boys and girls. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off now. I think I'm done with that. Okay, so I got 5 minutes and I'm done. Okay, so these are my notes. So the original post simply asked a question. There was no implication as to the capacity or commitment of the council member. What was inferred from our original post has caused multiple responses that were unnecessary. Yes, we both have each other's phone numbers. We do. And if she needed clarity on my post, she could have called me. And to sit there instead of in creating, what was it called? Facebook drama, she could have prevented that. Yes, I unblocked her when she ran for office because I wanted to know more about her and what she was about. And there's a whole bunch of people blocked because I don't be wanting to see what some people would be doing. So I'll be blocking them because I don't want to see it. It's worrisome, though, that instead of maximizing her time at her college board retreat the last 2 days, she's been participating and actually participating in activities that are intended to strengthen the advocates of LBCC because that is her other capacity. She has chosen to huddle up with other board members. Hey, Mr. Intuck, how you doing? I know you over there somewhere. Hi. I know you blocked, but you can watch this on YouTube. Have chosen to huddle up and collaborate in the anti-Jerlene campaign. There's an attempt to frame me as a bully. I'm not the elected official, nor do I possess title or position. Yet it seems that people want to hold me at a higher standard than they do of those who have been elected into positions. Now, I do know that I have influence. I have more influence than people know. I don't brag about it. I don't talk about it or how my influence influences others. So here's where something that's interesting. So what I really want to know is if this person's who's elected into position is going to fight us or fight for us. We've spent so much time talking about me. Instead, can we have a dialogue about the issues of the city? Like, what is happening in the budget? What about the Silverado pool being put up for collateral towards a $50 million loan? What is our council-elect going to do about the homeless? What about the quality of life officers that are about to be cut out of the budget? Those are the officers that actually help and work on homeless issues. What are the thoughts about the city of Long Beach pulling out as a service provider for the RAP program at LBUSD when there is a claim that they are collaborators of the school district? Those are the things that I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about this madness. This has been a freaking waste of my time. It's been a waste of my time and a waste of my energy, but it's also been very revealing. And the revelation is that we may just be in trouble in our community because we may have someone that's going to spend more time fighting us than fighting for us. I am very sad and disappointed because right now, more than anything, our community needs to be able to come together and work together for a better community. And we all should be able to ask things of our elected officials. We all should be able to ask critical questions of them. We all should feel free to engage with them without the fear that someone's going to retaliate against us or bully us into silence and submission. I will continue to do what I'm doing. I will do it. I put on my little shirt today. Integrity, leadership, compassion. I will continue to give commentary with integrity, and I will continue to call out people in their shenanigans, especially when they are in positions of power and that they're supposed to be able to serve us in our community. I am so sad that this has taken place, but I'm also looking at it as a revelation of clarity. Now, I called an elder today and I said, how do you move forward from this? Where is the reset button? I'm going to put it back. Oh, so I did send a text message to the council member elect, and she let me know she didn't have time to talk to me. But she had time to take my text and post it in my post as a comment. She's had time to write a 1,200 word commentary. She's had time to send messages to individuals who have commented on my post. But she did not have time to call me. And just as her expectation is for me to call her when I did not want her, she could have called me. It's a two-way street. I do not work for these people, but these people do work for all of us. So I do encourage others to use your voice. I do. And here's the thing, and I'm going to put this out there because also I want people to understand, and specifically, and this message is to all of our elected officials. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I don't care. But if your actions and your behavior creates harm in our community, whether it be via neglect, being negligent of your duties and your responsibilities and the oath that you are taking, I'm going to show up. So any community members, I just want you to know you got Jerlene on your side. So if you are harassed or bullied or someone's trying to humiliate you into submission, you can call me. Hit me up. That's it. That's all. You can screenshot whatever part you like. You can take whatever part you like. You can share it. You can like it. You can put a thumbs down on it. I don't care. Thank you. And I need to go brush my teeth now because my gums and teeth are important. There's nothing in my mind. There's no one there living rent-free tonight other than, is it going to be too hot? Anyway, it's Jerlene live from Long Beach, here to inform, engage, inspire. Hopefully I made you laugh. And my little sign, living rent-free. I don't know which one y'all can see. Catch you later.